Welcome back to the channel for another video on our 22 WRX. Last week's video, we did a little prep for our 12-hour road trip. Happy to say it was a success, and we did rack up a bunch of miles on the car, and the best way to make sure that this engine lasts is regular maintenance. So in today's video, I'm going to show you where I jacked the car up. We're going to get this oil change done. Now, while we're under there, I do have a Fumoto valve, and I know I had some difficulty installing it with the stock header. I think later on I found out that you could remove the heat shields and you can kind of wiggle the Fumoto valve in place. But with the ETS header on with this turbo kit, I'm pretty sure, let the motorcycle pass. I'm pretty sure the Fumoto valve is just going to bolt on, no issue. We do have the oil and everything right here and a brand new filter. We do have a new crush washer just in case that Fumoto valve doesn't work, but enough talking. Let's get the car jacked up and get this oil drained. Let's go. All right, so to jack the car up, you want to make sure you have your low profile jack. And if you look under, there's a spot on the pinch weld that's open on the side skirt. So you can get it lined up. And I have it placed more towards the back because you want to get your jack stand in, and my jack has a little handle on this side, so I have to go mine more towards the back. But let's get it jacked up. All right, so now that we're under the car, grab your oil pan, put it right underneath your pan, grab your 17, and let's get the drain plug off. All right, so while that drains, I'll tell you why I only jacked up this side. So the drain plug is on the driver's side, and it actually is angled to the right and down a little bit. So by jacking it up only on the passenger side, you're kind of making the drain plug face straight down. So it might get a little bit better drain than just being completely flat, since we are making the drain plug facing down. But if anyone was wondering, that's why we have it jacked up just on this side. And just as expected, the Fumoto valve just fits right on. It didn't have any interference with the header, just screwed right on. So we're just going to use that Fumoto valve for all of our future oil changes to make it that much easier to service this car. All right, with the car on the ground, we can now get our filter off, put our new filter on, and we'll add oil. So let me get you guys set up and let's get going. Let's go. And today we are filling her up with Motul 530. I got this whole oil change kit at Import Image Racing, so I will have them linked below. All right, so we just got the oil drained, filled, new filter. We did get a Fumoto valve put on, so I was really happy that actually fit perfectly with no issues with this ETS turbo kit. So we'll link that Fumoto valve in the description below. I also got that at Import Image Racing as well. So now with all of the fluids changed, we have our oil cap on, new filter on. Let's get our first start in. So the way that you start these cars after an oil change is if you keep your foot all the way to the floor and try to start it, it'll actually prime the engine. So I'll go ahead and show you how to do that now. All right, so to prime the engine, got the clutch down, we're neutral. You want to floor it on the gas pedal and then try to start it. Oh, well, that would help if we had the key. All right, round two, let's go. All right, so I clicked the button to stop it. So we're primed up. I guess we could check for any leaks because that basically primed the oil system. You can check under the car real quick. No leaks. Everything looks pretty good. Let's get a first start in. All right, so our oil change is complete after our 12-hour road trip. Doing regular maintenance on your Subaru is the best way to make sure your engine lasts as long as it can. So that's all that we have in this video, but we did get some more parts in. So we got a CSF radiator. We still have our PST carbon fiber drive shaft, and we have our Torque Solutions exhaust hanger. So I did reach out to CSF, so they partnered up with me and helped me get this radiator sent out. So we're gonna get this installed probably in the next couple weeks or so. I really want to get this drive shaft installed. I really wanted that to be this week's video, but I do have another road trip that we're going on, and we're actually gonna be taking the Jeep. We're just gonna let the WRX rest this weekend, but we're going on another little trip. So I needed to get this oil change banged out, so when we're back, we're good to go with the car and we can start putting on some performance parts. So if you want to see more 2022 WRX content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.